Okay, I want to say hello everybody and welcome to another video here, another art video. Welcome to Art Time. Got some music playing in the background. In this particular episode I'm going to be working on my animated cartoons, okay? Because this thing needs to get done. I mean, I've got various cartoons I'm working on and planning as well, but I need to get work on this stuff now. On this one in particular, this first one. So please excuse me, got a bit of a bad throat. So I'm opening up a storyboard here that you've seen me working on recently. Please excuse me. Bit flobby and phlegmy. Anyway, yeah, so we're back here. I've got these pictures. I've got these storyboard images here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over each one and draw them out, get these out properly done, okay? One by one, so page by page. The first page is here. We're in Critter now in this software, as I say in this video. So the first image is pretty straightforward. It's just an image. Let's have a look at these images. This is an image. This one's going to be just an image. This one is an image with a talking mouth, but we can just do that and edit that later on. I'm going to go just in black and white, straight up, simple. Okay, first of all, with maybe some grey colouring in there. This is just an image. This is just an image. This is an image with either an animated mouth or just a shadow covering the face. This is going to be actually moving, so two parts, a hand moving in front of a background. This is an image, or what? Well, really it should be a frame animated, just the arm moving, I'm thinking, as he hands him the thing. This is frame animated, so maybe I'll just leave this as an image. I'll see, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll draw it so that the guy's actually putting it in his hand, and then we animate the guy moving away. So we don't have much to do, only some simple images for this first page. Let's go with it right now. I'm going to get on with this, okay, as we go. I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing it, maybe cutting out the main, cutting out this area, copying and pasting it. We make a storyboard first, and then what we do is we go into another window, as I say, bigger size, because they were drawn very small, you know. Paste that in. Excuse me. Resize the image to the size of the screen you want. Actually, this is an animated thing. I've just remembered, this is actually an animated thing. So what I need to do really is draw. Yeah, I need to literally draw. I need to make folders is what I need to make. So let me just bring this down. Where's my cartoon at? Damn it. Right, cartoon folder. I need to make a folder for this show now. I'll just call it show. Okay, it's called show. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to make a folder for each and every single panel in an order. Okay, each panel we've got, so this is folder 1. In fact, what I can do is just I'll just call it S. I'll call it S. I'll just make a load. So how many is that? That's let's just see how many we got. How many panels do we have? 9 for this, right? 9 for that. 9 for that. What's that? 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 9s are 18. So 20. I'll do. Let me think about this, because I need to add some extra frames as well. So let me think about this quickly. Well, I'm gonna make 28. I'm gonna make 28 just in case. Right? I'm gonna make 28 folders. just in case, right? So 2. Let's make a bunch of folders. Just make a load of folders, copying and pasting folders within this main show folder. Okay. I'll just make a load. I don't need to be exactly. Let's just make a massive load of folders. Okay. Highlighting all these here, so we know how many exactly we got. That's quite a lot of folders there, man. How many is that? Let's check it out. 32. That's a damn lot. You don't need that many. Oh shit! I made an accident there. I made a boo boo with that. Man. Shit. What is going on with that shit? I just messed it up there. I can't believe how dumb I must be doing this. What's going on? Just making a load of folders. That's all I'm doing. Making a load of folders. We've got quite a lot of folders there. We're going to rename the first one to something dot, whatever. And it gives a number, does it, or not? Hang on. Okay, now we just got numbers. We don't have a number 1. Why don't we have a number 1? That's strange. So I'll make that called 1. Just rename it to 1. We need to start drawing. Okay. So 1 is what it's going to be called. Just 1 for the first folder. Okay. Why is that not saving? Damn it! Oh, because there's no space before it. Hey, I'll be with you any minute, guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Man, are we working yet or not? Shit, man. Shit, I didn't take them here. I'm so sorry. This is like taking a while to like work out here. Very strange. Very, very strange. Come on, man. Shit, what the hell's going on here? W, alright, don't know why it's called W, it's called W now. Oh shit. I don't need to call it W1, but I'm going to call it W1, alright? Lots of good cartoons on the way, guys, hopefully. Now we're ready, okay, so now I'm going to save. So we've got all these folders here, show, okay. I'm going to bring show into my art folder, otherwise it's going to be a lot of space. Bring it there. Make a desktop shortcut. It's always good to do that. Now we're going to copy this image then. Okay, so copying that one first image. Oh no, I've already done that, haven't I? So I've already done that. Sorry, it's already in here. Okay. So now we're going to start drawing. Let's go one by one, image after image. Let's do this, right? Quick as possible. Sorry if the music kind of cuts a bit too. We can change this beat if you like. You're a bit pissed off with the music already. The idea is just to have some simple music playing in the background while we're doing this. So an ambient one playing. Come on. Shenmue style, man. That was my inspiration anyway. So you got this guy and a woman walking. Okay. So basically, within each mini folder, within this main folder, we're gonna have just this, you know, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have every piece for every show, whether it's frames of animation or just pieces or one set image or whatever it is, and they're all going to be animated. So first off, we're going to go over light. Shit, not like that. We're going to go black first off. I still had the flesh color selected from those nibbles from scribbles that I was doing in the previous video. Have you seen that? But anyway, so I'm going to draw a guy here with some jacket or something, I don't know. Yeah, some jacket like that. I'm going to try and do this neatly as possible, I think, because otherwise it's going to look shit. I'm not the best artist anyway, as I say. Now this guy is a good guy. He's holding his girl's hand, you know. We're doing this here, okay, let's go. Just simple hairstyle there. It didn't really, I don't want to take ages on it. Sometimes I take so long trying to do art nice and it just ends up looking crap. You want to keep some of that original natural look. Okay. Oh, I've done that wrong. Natural sketching works better. So, hang on, I'm trying to work this out now. How the guy's actually holding the hand. Hang on, it's like, I've got to think about this. How do you hold a woman's hand, man? It's like, I do hold my wife's hand when I do, but you know, how do you draw that? I just totally get confused. So he's like, she's like that. Seems right, don't it? Hang on. Let's just do her hand first. I'm getting confused. I confuse myself with the positions of this stuff. Her hand is like this and holding his hand, right? His hand is like this. His thumb's gonna be one way or another, either way, innit? His thumb's gonna be one way or another, damn it. So his thumb's gotta be over that, I guess. You know, I guess we'll just do it really simple then. You know, we just do it like really simple. You don't have to go very, very detailed with certain pictures anyway. So I know there's a kind of like it's not looking perfect there. You know, but we'll have that. We'll have that. Just to her, just gonna draw her as simple as she was intended to be drawn, and the same for this guy. They're kind of simple looking characters anyway. Can't see the faces from this side, so okay. So that's basically that. Okay, that's basically that. Not me, like, you know. Yeah, man. So bring that above them. Bring that. It's got to be full opacity. It has to be. Merge that down. Okay, with a layer below. Magic wand. Bang. Should be done right. You can see I've messed up on some areas, can't you? You can just see it. So you can't afford to have any black line, any gaps, you see, in the edges. Can't afford to have any. Okay, so okay, let's go. Delete that when you finish with it. Good. Okay, good. Okay. Alrighty then. Shit, what did I just do? Wrong layer. Okay. What a nice image, huh? Making a darker version now. We're going to go black and white, and what we're going to do is we're going to add colour into the actual video of the whole thing. Basically, is what we're going to do. In the actual video of this, like the animation, we're going to have like colour effects on top of it. I'm going to do the whole cartoon in just black and white. Okay, is what I'm going to basically do. Some of the options are, as I say, a little bit different to Fire Alpaca. Critter is different to that. I'm used to using Fire Alpaca a lot, but as I say, you know, this is a good software. This Critter's a very good piece of software. Right now, slightly lighter colour there. Good. Now I'm just erasing certain areas here. Now I could fix all the little things, you can see little problems and stuff with this, but I don't think it would do it much justice. because I'll be here all day as such, cleaning up all rough areas, and that's not to be messed with, because the thing then is I'll take longer and the show will end up worse. I'll probably end up worse, messing up the whole thing. That's what I've learned from experience. We'll have it like that, okay. Where's that? Down and below. So what I do is, I've learned a little trick, man. What you do is you cut, you edit, cut, edit, paste into new image. I think it's a very good thing. Apart from the fact we cut out the wrong area. So I'm going to delete that first. There's a story. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, you see how it just deliberately, when you cut, it doesn't. You've got to like go right to the line. It does kind of snap. But okay, edit, paste into new image. Now it works. See, file, save as. But it's quite a good way of doing things, though, I must say. Show, okay, folder 1. Call it whatever we want, I guess, because it doesn't matter. I saved it as a wrong image. I saved it as a critter image. Let's delete that one. It should be just PNG. We have a background moving. Okay, so as a PNG, same name. Yes. Take that down quickly. Just erase that. Delete that. I always delete shit that's in the you know, the rubbish bin, the trash can. Hold on. I make this music and stuff myself, as I say. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. Oh yeah, well that was a background. That was actually a background, wasn't it? So, you know, I guess we'll figure it out later on. Is the best thing to say. Yeah. Or is that right or wrong, do you think? Oh, maybe I should just do it now. So let me see where we just did. So we cut that out, didn't we? Okay. Deselect. Okay, let's go, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a background in. I'm going to turn them down very faint. First, I'm going to try and make a little background. Just quick little simple background. For this, I'm going to use a cut tool first, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Let me see what I can do here. Shit, do we have a... I swear we don't. Hold on. Oh, we do, hold on. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have a selection. Okay. Oh, it's gone the wrong way, I think. Got these damn advertisements popping up. It's just getting in the way. Shit. So sorry for that, guys. Okay, zoom out. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go... Hang on. I'm going to go here. Is it going to allow me to do it or what? Okay, good. Then I'm going to go in with black. Full black. Pen. Okay. Bring up, see, and that's what we basically got. Yeah, look, it's got a kind of creepy feel to it because it's so dark, you know. It's so dark, you know what I say to you. Okay, deselect. Oh, by the way, we've got no shadows or anything. I've not done any shadows on these characters. I could do that later on. We can fix up the art later on. Okay, going in. So yeah. So on a new layer. Oh no, we can't even do that. Right, I'll just do some simple stuff. Screw it. Choosing the colour. I'll do the same type of thing with selection. It's when you need to use the mouse, it seems. Hold on. Okay, we'll go with a darker, slightly darker colour, I think, there. Ah, no. Should have been done on another layer. Should have really been done on another layer. You can adjust the opacity to show different things. I want to make like some little pillars and stuff, so I don't want it looks a bit too distracting there, that big object there. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like a bit more natural. Go in with some marks. Things like that, so just like showing where like certain areas of light is showing through and stuff, you know. These are like pillars and stuff. Pillars and things, let's see, blocks and stuff. It's a very strange location. There's all these like blocks and things like showing up. What the fuck did I just do? I don't even know what I just did. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try and do some effects and things. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, there. Okay, so a little bit like. So kind of like a little bit of paint work going on and stuff here. Nothing major. You know. See, while most people just go to work, I do this. You might think that's a waste of time. You know, we've all got to work and stuff, but it's like, well, most people just go to work, come home, moan about life and politics and what's going on, and they drink beer, and you know, I'd rather be doing this. Now, you might think this is childish and silly, but I prefer to create and do some creative artwork and stuff like that. I find it much more fascinating. What's the word? Satisfying. You know, I really do, and it's like more. Makes life what it is, man. Making something, being creative, you know, rather than just moan about life and people and who upsets you and just pathetic, you know. It really is. Now, what we got to do next is we've got to go over bringing this down here with a spray, eraser version of a spray, and slowly start to erase areas so like fades into the darkness, sort of thing, you know. You see that, kind of like that. See, they fade away into the darkness. They give these a slight blur as well in a moment, I think, as well. So we don't know exactly, you know. It gives them some body. You see what I'm saying? Gives them some body as well, you know. You see, and it does, doesn't it? Automatically, it brings it into the shade, brings it back into the shadows, and there you are. So you can just see that there's something there. I mean, it's almost like this place, this creepy place. You know, they're walking through. Obviously, they're going to be much darker when the time comes. They're going to be a bit darker. I'm trying to show that there, give that. You know, what does it look like? The only problem is I don't know exactly what it does look like. I mean, it looks kind of like houses and stuff, but it doesn't matter too much. You know, so you could do this here, could do that kind of thing and play with it a little bit like that. But I don't think that works at all. So you know, bring that down again. Can do more. I could do more of these. See, I could literally duplicate that layer, move it across. Ah, got the wrong one there. This one I should duplicate, so move that across. If it's going to allow me to do it, yeah, move it across. Change the perspective. You see things like this. See how the amazing tools in this software is amazing. Like how you can do things like that, you know. I can change the shape and the perspective and things, so you can get a different feel. See, yeah, man. Okay, so you can move things around and manipulate them in certain ways, you see. You know. And that's that there. Again, we're going to need to use that eraser though. What the SD? with you in a moment. Hold on 1 second. Sugar. Why is it not working? Like that, it works on. I'm on the wrong one. No wonder. Okay, good. I want to give it a tone of blue. See, in the real cartoon, it's going to be in the real cartoon. I'm just saying really quickly, okay, just mentioning to you. In the real cartoon, it's going to be like very dark like that. See, it's going to be very like they're in the dark walking. You know, you see like this kind of thing, and they're walking through the place. You see, but I'm just doing the basic thing for now. See, that's what I'm doing for now. So for this one, we need to do a bit of work on this as well. For this one, we need to do a bit of work on this to make this like nice. I want it to be very comic type looking, you know, very like manga type looking, like very that kind of thing, you know. They're walking along this place, you know, like that. I mean, they don't have to be too dark anyway. The characters that see they're walking through the darkness, you see, together, hand in hand. Bring them back up a bit, see a bit brighter, and that balances it out anyway. So I'll turn that down. I'm gonna make this an image, okay? So erase some certain problems we got there, like here, for example. Merge, just flatten image, I guess. Flatten image. So I've got to speed up. This is one image. I don't want to take too long on every image, see. But okay. A bit of a slight blur. A slight blur. When I say slight, I mean slight. A slight blur. We're working on the right size, which is good. The right sizing and stuff. Yes, you don't have it. You don't want to have it too. See, that's too much of a blur. That's too less, kind of thing. Like that. Go to OK. I can play with the contrast a little bit, maybe a little tiny bit. Okay, we can save that as it is. This damn thing keeps getting in the way of this. File, save as. Save it in the same folder as a PNG. Show 1. Make this bigger for now, we can do. Okay. So that's that, okay. Close this down, we've got to work on the next image now. So file, open. What is it? Critter Cinema. That's just the name I've given this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's the name I've given the this particular project. Oh, I should have. I made a damn mistake, didn't I? I made a damn mistake. That wasn't even. Those images were not supposed to be in image 1. This is image 1. This is image 1. Okay, so it should have been. It should have been what? 9, 10. Right, so you got to move those down to image folder 10. That's alright, at least image is already done. For the image is done already for 10. But that's okay, let's move it over. Okay, let's go on that now. Ah, what did I do? I saved that as a wrong one, didn't I? I saved that as a wrong one as well. So I got like I just saw that it's not actually a PNG. Fucker. Not you. Save as a PNG. PNG it should be. I don't know why I didn't save that properly. You probably noticed that when I didn't. Okay, let's just check what we got. Delete this one. I'm going to adjust other things like any shading and stuff like that later on if we really want to, okay? So we got this and the background for them. Okay, so that's image 10. Okay, so let's go to image 1 now and get the real image 1 down. Sorted. Hold on. Okay, let's go now. We'll change up the beat, man. Change the beat, yo. Change up the beat to keep it discreet, shall we? How about a beat? We'll change some music, yeah? It's all my music, as I say, but either like it or hate it. Let's just put another one on. Let's just have one. About chill vibes. Yeah, just for now. No, I don't want that. I really don't want to listen to chill vibes. Fuck that. Sorry. Change it quickly. What's hard grit? Okay. Kind of rap beat. Alright, let's play this for now. Yo. Sorry about the cutting. It keeps cutting out. I know, because the speakers, as I say too. Well, because as I'm moving around, it's like it's got a lag thing, you know. Let's go, man. Image number 1. Yeah. It's image number 1 and I'm doing it. I'm on the flow, it's that whoosher rich. I got that music, motherfucker. Some people used to this and I don't understand why they're hanging around with the nooses. It's around the neck, not loosely, man. Kicking them like it's roasted fish. I don't really give a shit, killing their face off like it's Lucifer. Bang bang, I kick them up in the nuts and then put my bow stare through their body and slash them into halves with my saber. Lights, what it is, man. I'm in the shadow with the darkness, stepping out like a ninja assassin, sniping. You never heard me coming in the room when I'm jumping off of the roof to break your neck with my kung fu, taking up my slippers and then bust you in your tooth. yeah, and I don't give a damn, you know how I do it. Sorry, I know you didn't want to hear me talking shit, but that's all I could do, you know. I got no fucking time for them motherfucker fools that are talking all that shit when I kick them up into the... So I've got to turn the beat off because it's going to distract me, because I need to get that flow of the rap shit. You know, with the action, all I do is ask them. They shut the fuck up, but they give me too many answers. Cause I'm trying to work out the question. You get my time wasting and I'm spending seconds. It ain't a test. I'm back to bust the best so I can do better and improve myself to develop all of my skill and knowledge. There's no ledge for me to jump off of. Get it right about that, call the doctor. No, I don't, cause the sickness is when I'm just away from the ill. I'm away from the real. Nah, I'm in the zone. I'm messing around. I'm messing around. People laying on the ground in a blood red mess after I chucked their guts out, but they had none. Have not, son of a bitch. Psychopathical cyborg, get uppercutted into the teeth like Mortal Kombat. Equal tactic combinations, get the fuck over here. Shit. Yeah, I know what it is, they better shut the fuck up. Cause if they don't, you get bust in the teeth like a motherfucker. That's what I did. And if they talk shit, they can suck on a skid, boy. Let's get back to what I'm saying. Let's get back to that shit, y'all. Yeah, dawg. That real shit, man. That real shit, cuz. Alright, so we in the zone in the Mortal Kombat warriors, the murder, enemies talking shit, driving me berserker. So in this one, you can see that we've really got the the fuck. In this one we can really see you've got like an actual good setup for the whole scene, basically. Kind of a wide scene, but we can use it, you know. Or maybe we should enlarge that, y'all. Enlarge it. When I'm at large, like Venom, I'm busting a couple of enemies up. Excuse me. This is my show. Let's get back into it. Get back into it. The ninja's grip with the killer's fist. So you can see how with this character here, I didn't go in the beginning I was very meticulous about how I was going to make this character stand here. So rigid. But then I just got so pissed off, and I was like, oh, let's make it loose, you know. And I started like, okay, his arms, his hands are by his side, like, you know, just gives it a more natural feel to it, you know. And I'm so happy I've found this kind of way of doing things, you know. So I'm going to do this. I mean, you can imagine this guy in any kind of outfit when you see him like this, you know. You can imagine this guy being any kind of character. You see where it's headed, you know. And I'm just working another sketch here on top of this one that I've already got, so which kind of portrays what the character is actually going to look like more so. Even though you're not seeing the exact shape of the character now, but it's like more defined a little bit, okay? So I want to have him like that. I'm basically doing a fixed up version of the sketch is what I'm basically doing now. You can imagine that. Okay, I'm going to have him facing us here really. Eyes on that side. Okay, there. And I say sometimes I actually turn sketches like this into actual pictures as well, you know. So I know kind of the idea what I'm looking for here. Okay. Okay, so that's like that, that's like that, okay. Kind of got the idea already, it's coming good now. I'm happy to say that by doing this much practice is actually, yeah, I'm improving, I'll say that, definitely I'm improving. You'll see yourself improving, you know, if you just do more, damn it. You know, so. And if it starts to look wrong, it's okay. It's just because it's like this is actually just a sketch from a scribble, isn't it? So it's okay. You just fix things up. You don't feel too bad. Like you don't feel like, oh, I was trying to draw a person perfectly and then you messed up. No. It's like it was just a scribble anyway. He didn't mess anything up. You're just working with the scribble constantly. You know, and you make it into a person. You know. Okay, so you're seeing different things. You can see clearly that's a guy there. Okay. Okay, so let's do it. Again, certain things too, like certain issues with it. You're gonna see, like with the foot here, maybe things like that. So with the here, maybe, and then the foot shape, things like that. See. And just cleaning things up so you can see a bit better as well as you're going. Where the knees are, a little bit of darkness, so you know where certain joints are and things like this. Okay, things like that. Just cleaning certain areas. Okay, I know I want no guy to have a bit of headband here, so you're going to show where the eyes, level is, the line there, the mouth, where it's going to be, whatever. And you start to just talk to him. You see this character jumping out at you almost, you know. Working it out, you know. And I really love drawing, I must say. So what I want to say from here though is I want to fix him up a bit, and I want to do this a bit. You see, and you see how immediately you start to get better stuff done. Just changing a few things here and there. Okay. I like this ambient music. I like to do these ambient kind of tracks sometimes, you know. Oh, excuse me. I should be on the other layer there. As soon as you make an altercation, what happens next is alteration. Sorry, not altercation. Alteration. What happens is it goes to the other layer, so you have to go back and change the layer, go back to that layer again. This is not the exact proper picture either, don't worry, so I'm just fixing it up here, see, but that is the hair kind of style you can have anywhere, like a bit like that kind of things. Okay, yeah, sort of thing. I'm just going to fix it up, so let's go now. So I've done a scribble on top of that scribble. Turn this one down a little bit. We're going to go on the next layer now. I'm going to draw this actual character in. It's the best best we can. I like to start with the eyes when I do a lot of character designs and stuff. And again, when you're drawing on a small scale, it's not always the best thing to do because the pixels and stuff, but you can mess things up. But whatever, do this first. The eyes I have a lot of trouble with. I have a lot of trouble with a lot of aspects of drawing characters. I really am not so great at drawing characters. Another thing I want to say is in this particular cartoon I'm making, there's a couple of characters that look very, very similar. They look very, very similar in that they both have headbands, and they've both got similar looking faces and hair, and So I'm just going to make this. I like to. Sometimes I can't help it. I'll just go into a rough, sketchy mode. You see, like this, and then what I do is you just fix it up as I go. See, and that's all right. You just fix it up as you go. You have to be a bit loose when you're doing various positions. Is what I've found. You have to be. And yeah, that's there. Okay, we're getting it done. We're getting it done quick. And again, you may notice certain things like the head might be too. The head might be too small or too big or things like that, and you might have to move things into place or move it just ever so slightly or drastically. Go there. Okay. Turn that down slightly so you see what you're doing a bit better. Things like that. And try to be very natural. Now this character here is supposed to have some kind of crazy cape on, one of these capes, like a superhero or like a Akira type inspired stuff. They don't have the capes, obviously Street Fighter with the headbands and stuff, See, I just do those simple straight lines there. Okay, so this is a hand. You may or may not have gathered. And it's not looking too good, is it? I'm so bad at drawing hands, it's unbelievable. This hand I'm going to have behind his back. Oh yeah, but because he's going to hand him something anyway, isn't he? He's going to give him something, so the other character, so... Oh, okay, this is really roughly. I know it's kind of rough, but... Sometimes you can be you'll be stuck in your way of thinking about a certain thing, and you'll realise that you like what you got. Oh, which reminds me, this guy's supposed to have some kind of boots on. Yeah, I'm trying to go for that look, aren't I? Hang on. So we're going for this kind of thing here. He's got to have boots on. I like that kind of thing. We've got the boots like that. Okay, that kind of thing, the trousers come out a bit like that. I like that kind of thing. Okay, now so it's like that, right? Okay, so we've got our dude basically. I know the lines look a bit thick down the bottom there. Shit. Yeah. Okay. We need to do the cape a little bit more at the back there. So I don't know why he's wearing a cape. He just is. Supposed to be a bit torn up actually as well. So a bit torn up cape. Supposed to be. And the inspiration from this character from another picture that I did. I showed you in another video, I think, where I did this character with a cape on holding two weapons, and basically I took the idea from that, and I'm going to keep this character now. He's going to have like weapons, these two weapons. He's not going to be in every scene, but he's like in certain certain scenes. He's a good guy. He helps the main character. Okay, so that's going to be that for that. Okay. Excuse me. Deleting that back image now. It's a single image. This, okay, this is just a single image, so we don't need to do any animation on it. However, in saying that, I mean, I may want to actually like take this image. See, it's a pretty good image, right, of the character himself. So, you know, I will just quickly do that. I'll just take an image. I'll take a cutout of that. A cutout, you know. Yeah. Merge that down quickly. Where's your layer below? And I'll just save it as a character, you know. I can, if I want to put him in other scenes, I can do that, you know what I mean, then later on. Turn it off there. Did we do a good job? Not perfect, right, as you can see, because that boot's still the way it is. It looks a bit funny with his hand behind his back, you know. It's like, what's he doing, scratching his ass? So what? Shit. You know, but it's like at the same time, shit gotta be done, you feel me? Shit gotta be done. So I guess I gotta just fix that up right now. I gotta fix me up some shit, cuz. Simple as that. Alright. You can see how immediately though the character does come out. It looks better like when it's got the backing colour in and stuff, you know. Look at that arm as well though. Sugar, it doesn't look too good, does it? That arm there. God, I just noticed something. I just noticed something right there, man. I just noticed something. And you can just fix things up as you go, you know. As I say, I'm just not a good artist, man, you know. Gotta keep that hand away from his crutch, because he's like, he ain't supposed to have his hand near his crutch, man. What the hell? You know, there's a time and a place for shit. You know. I'm just so bad at drawing hands. You can see I'm just trying to avoid doing it. I'm trying to avoid drawing that hand. Still though, it's gotta be done. Gotta be done. I'm talking so much, man. I'm like Bob Ross. I'm like Bob Ross with like a much less ability, you know. I'm better at drawing than painting. I'll say that. Would you believe it? See, another thing I want to say here, right, is this. The whole area is just crap. We've got to fix this whole part of the body. You gotta do it. You just gotta do it sometimes, you know. So, we need to do a rough sketch again. Shit, my voice just drowned out that music there. Let's do a thing like that, a little silhouette. Silhouettes help us. Silhouettes are our friends. Like, everything's our friend, like Bob Ross says, you know. So that's it. Looks better already. See, you can get the idea. You can't draw it one way, draw it another way. You know? Now we're gonna fix this shit up, because I could have just gone with that shit we just had. I thought, fuck that. Excuse my language. And I thought, fuck that shit. Hang on. So that's gonna be there. Do a bit better, you know. That's my cheat out, opt out way, see. That's my opt out way. Okay, hold on. Feel that in. I hope the music's dreamy enough for you. Dreamy enough for you. Oh man, what happened there? I just furred it up. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. It's because there's no threshold. Yeah, okay, threshold. Oh shit. Shit. Pixels. Okay, let's go. Works. Yeah. It wasn't like it's got to be plus 1 pixel pixel. If you get that problem where you see a little mark around there, just go to the tool options and set it grow selection. Set it to grow selection and fix the pixels. Fix the pixels. Go back to layers. Okay, I'm going to turn it back on so we can see what we're doing. We'll do the rest of the background first. I'm going to do the rest of the background first. Get rid of the character just quickly so we can see what we're doing. Get rid of that. It's coming on okay, don't worry. Don't sweat it. Got a black pen. Not stupid whistling and shit. This here can be as sketchy as we want, really, because this is just a natural thing. See, I'm able to do like scenery, certain scenes, sketching objects and rough. What would you call it? I guess you'd call it abstract in a way. You know, I'm able to draw things pretty like that, pretty sketchy, pretty naturally. I come up with stuff pretty quick. I do, but it's like, you know. Some people might not, you know, but it's like I do personally. So, you know, just say it, man. Say it. So, these kind of scenes I shouldn't sweat. That's what I'm trying to say. See, you'll have a lot of fuss. You may have a lot of trouble and difficulty trying to draw certain parts of your projects, okay, but what you'll find is other parts are not. You know what I mean? The other parts will be the easier parts, or you're not so uncomfortable with, as such, you see. So, point is, you know, don't sweat it. It's a freebie. You know, yeah, it's just like, yeah, you'll feel better about certain things, you know. Now notice how I'm going for lines with this, see? Going with lines as opposed to just doing like shapes like we did in that other scene with the characters in the background with the pillars. Do you remember that one in the darkness? You know, for this one I'm actually just going for lines, working thinner lines for the ones in the distance there. See, certain details, and thicker ones for others. See there, the closer ones. Now, turning the character back on, you see, now it looks a bit over the top, so what we do is we turn this down a little bit. Bring that back up to there. Turn this down. Turn that down a bit there, see. Hang on 1 second. Bring this back up there. Okay. And what we do is we, well, first of all, we keep it black first. Merge that down with the bottom layer there. Then we duplicate. Now we're going to bring this down slightly. We don't need that back one anymore because this is actually ready now. Okay, it isn't actually totally ready. Actually, we need to add some black in here. Believe it or not. Turn him off for a moment. We did that. We're using that for the shadows in this particular one. Okay, so you know, adding some darkness to the scene to make everything stand out. You see. Yeah. Okay. So that's there. Okay. Still set to 1 pixel more, but the funny thing is you need to select it sometimes. Very, very strange. Where's the options for that? It doesn't say where the shortcut is for the magic wand. I know holding shift holding shift will and then pressing will make you select more again. I know that. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just covering a few points here. Okay, good. Shift Ah, we've still got a couple of them gaps there. Okay, quickly. Okay. I'll choose a thick pen. No, I'll choose the bucket. It's okay, same thing. Oh, good, it chooses both as well. Oh, good, that's a good way of doing it. Okay, then now I'm going to just make a duplicate of this. No. First, I'm going to make this darker, slightly darker. I've got to speed up now. I'm taking way too long, but this cartoon is going to be done eventually, which is a good thing if I stay at this, you know. Turn him back on so we can see what it looks like. Okay, to give him some shading in a minute. I'm going to make this one darker, and I'm going to make this one even darker. See, there. Makes him stand out, you see. But I'm going to erase certain areas with the eraser here. Hang on. Pen tool. Again, it's like really still too dark. I know, like I'm going to make a still too light. I want to say too light. The objects, like I should have them a little bit darker. So if you turn that down, see. Him I will turn a little bit darker as well in a moment, slightly darker, but still lighter than them. And I'll add like different texture, different areas to him, like work on his what's the word? Values of what's lighter and darker. The colours, remember, we're going to add the colours, as I said, on the in the actual show when we're animating. I'm not doing this in colour this show, I'm doing black and white for quickness, okay? And we'll add colour in the actual animation, in the actual video editing of the animated clips. Once it's all done, all the art and the animation and everything, I'll put colour tones, just some special tones over it to make it a simple tone. Like when I say tone, I mean like a colour, like gradient, like map or something like that, just to give colour to everything, like shades of various colour in different scenes. Like this is a night, this is a very dark place, a dark scene, so it's going to be like very dark blue, you know. But it might have like a bit of tad of like purple in it as well, like a fade, you know, and certain things like that. If I can play around with the effects in a certain way, we may be able to have different variations of colour in different areas as well. So, you know, that means basically that that basically different things will show through differently. So we don't have to, like, we're not going to colour everything properly, like in the detail, you know. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to merge this down with that. See, I could go full throttle on this and put like loads of shading and stuff, like shadows and things as well, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to bring him slightly down, bring his contrast up a bit, yeah, see, and then bring him slightly down, slightly. Okay, then I'm going to duplicate him and make a darker version and just darken certain areas which are darker, and then we'll probably bring his lightness back up again in a moment. Like, to show what's what. To show what's what. Okay, so it's here. If we need to, I don't even think we'll need to. But we're going to do this here. See, it's a different colour. That should be even darker actually, but the cape. But and his trousers as well. Yeah. So I know I'm going to need to make another duplicate in a moment to make a darker version of his cape, and that will make him stand out, you know, better. Okay, that's the colours we need, basically, shades we need. I'm calling them values, you know. Bringing that here. I'm not going over his edges to make him like slightly thicker. I'm not going to bother with that, okay, in this one. I think it's going to be okay as it is, that's why. See, Yeah, I could go over the edges, you see, to draw this character a bit so he stands out more. Well, I'm not going to mess around with too many things here. Rather than that, what I'm going to do, make his hair darker as well. Rather than that, I'm going to just merge him down with the layer below, play with his contrast and a little bit of shading on the background. So yeah, that's all you need. A slight blur as well may help on this character, just a slight blur, not like that, a very slight blur, blurring them pixels a little bit on the edges. See, now for this background, yeah, I'm going to make a darker version. I've duplicated the background, by the way. I'm bringing this down slightly now, a darker version here. Oh no, I don't like that. I'm going to turn down the contrast in a moment as well with this, okay, if we need to. I think the lines are a little bit too thick, really, the lines on, but at the same time it doesn't matter, it's still kind of comic-y looking. Oh, I forgot to turn that into an eraser version. There's a bit of a tone oval, see here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so we got basically what we're looking for, you know, basically. Merging that down with a layer below, duplicate of that. It's not a frame animation one, it's just a simple one, you know. We're going to make this one darker. I'm just going to add a little bit of a difference to this, see what it looks like, just to see what it looks like. On top of this, no, it don't look too good actually. I was going to say, like, make this stand out a bit. Put a bit of shading on there maybe, that's an idea. Put a bit of shading on there. Could a little bit, a few things, see if you want to practice, just see what you can come up with, like, you could try different things. So there just helps in some way to bring out some details. But I'm not going to bother with it, I'm going to leave that as it is, I think that's what I'm going to do. But actually one more thing we do have to do is, or at least try, is play with the level of contrast on that background. I want to make it more softer so the character stands out more. See, that's what I want to do. I could have added like a blur, I could have added a blur as well. A slight blur would have been good, but you see what I'm saying though. I want to say, guys, I may need to stop the recording in a moment, okay? I'm just finishing up on what we're doing here. I've added a slight blur now as well to that background, which has helped a lot, I think. Adding a bit more contrast to it now after doing that. Okay, and then the character we're going to bring down again a little bit more. See, to here. And I think that balances everything out more or less pretty well there. I'm going to merge them down now. Let's merge one layer now, that is. The whole thing is one layer now. So going on to levels again, I'm going to just go with that. Play around with that a little bit. Contrast, just mucking around, a final bit of mucking around. You know, make a duplicate if you want to do a duplicate. And play around with different things, like try to show lighter areas, like for example like this. I could erase through that and show more light on certain areas like this, the features with the characters that the viewer look at, like want him to be standing out, you know. That will do. You're always going to have it like that for now. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it's coming on. Okay, so that's another image for scene 2, right? Let's check it out. Well, for scene 1 actually, this is scene 1. This is this. Next one is a guy sitting there on a bed, but we're going to do it pretty fast. I'm going to move through these pretty fast now. I kind of took a long time on that one. Just save that as scene 1. Okay. Yeah. File, save as, PNG, got me PNG. It's gotta be a PNG, man. It's gotta be a PNG, you know. Yeah, see. Okay, I want to say thank you very much for watching, guys. It's another art video for you guys. Okay. Done 2 images there. It's quite a long video in it, this one as well, you know. There's the image. Bit rough on the drawing there, but it's a simple cartoon, as I say, you know. So thanks for watching.